What got you started doing this 9 years ago, Steve? What got you started?
I was very, very sick, and the treatment was harsh. And about all I could do was sit and watch one feeder that my friends put up for me. And as I got better, I started putting them up because while I was healing, I studied on the hummingbirds and I found out what they need, what they want. I started giving it to them. They need water, they need cover, and they need sugar, and they need bugs.
And red, is that
They love red.
It's right here. Oh, it's here. Oh, this is
Yeah. Bees on it? Oh, we've got the distractor over there for the bees.
Right.
Smart. And you've been doing this for how long?
9 years.
9 years.
It really took off during COVID because I was home all the time.
Yeah. Right.
And I was watching the natural patterns of their flight, and that's how I figured out where to hang the feeders.
That's great. Someone said there was an article about you in the paper.
Yeah, but I kind of like keeping it on the down low because this isn't a business. This is what I'd be doing anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's in a public place. And
You can feel like the yeah.
See different colors
Yeah.
for the head. Like,
Yeah.
it's changing color.
Uh-huh. That's because it's an iridescence. It's microscopic air bubbles on a translucent feather. So the color you see depends on the angle of the light and the angle of your perception.
Wow.
Their faces can look like a kaleidoscope. You can see they're coming in. Right as the clouds start to turn pink is when they'll be coming in, because they have to have enough food to last them until dawn.
Oh, okay.
And what's the lifespan of a hummingbird?
9 years is about
Oh,
tops,
wow.
but very few make it. They can't be contained or kept
Right.
in a safe place.
Right.
If you try and confine them, they'll kill themselves trying to get out.
Right.
And they're pretty aggressive. Some of them are pretty
Oh, yeah.
aggressive.
All of them are
Yeah.
very
We
aggressive.
see them being very aggressive in our courtyard at
Yeah.
one another. The
Yeah.
annas seem to be some of the worst.
Do you have any idea if the same ones come over and over to you? So you know that you recognize them? Like how,
Yeah, they have very powerful personalities. That's Moose.
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 Yeah, he's a feral rescue. There's another one walking around, a little black one.
Oh, yeah, we saw that one.
Yeah, that's Squirrel. So I have Moose and Squirrel.
Oh, nice.
Moose and squirrel.
Yeah, I
Moose is
watched
a
a
little bit
lot of
bigger than
cartoons.
squirrel.
Usually, right?
Moose likes people and Squirrel doesn't.
And they don't ever go after the hummingbirds.
They do, but they're mostly too slow.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah.
when the hummingbirds feel threatened, they will dive bomb the cat and go for the eyes.
Oh wow.
Squirrel has like permanently goopy eyes because she
Oh
won't
my
quit trying.
Can you feel it? Let's go.
Okay, first hit, like first a personal hit.
Yeah, did you feel the air?
They can fly backwards. They can fly upside down.
And they're the only one that can like tread air.
Yeah.
I mean, they can.
Yeah.
Like,
The only one that can
space.
hover.
Why they need so much to eat?
The kingfishers can come close. They can pull into a stall and hold it for a fraction of a second, but they can't hover.
Have you seen that documentary about the hummingbirds in Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Isn't that an amazing one?
It is.
It is.
This is a little guy. Purple.
Yeah, that's a costus, huh?
Yeah, and pink at some angles. Look, let's see this. Oh my goodness.
Steve, do you have any estimate on how many you have here at one time, like on a night like this?
I've had as much as like over 200.
At a time?
Oh yeah. Right now it's the final swarm of the night is around 150. And the Audubon Society says if you want to estimate how many hummingbirds your feeder supports,
Yeah.
you take the most you see at one time and multiply by 6.
Oh wow.
Because during the day they have to eat every 15 minutes, either here or somewhere else.
Or it's not at our place.
They have a wide range that they use. For like the surrounding 36 miles, they know where every water, every bush, every food.
So when you have them hanging up and the bees get on them, you know,
Mhm.
I mean swarm on them,
Yeah,
then you lose the hummingbirds, they don't come.
right.
So that's what's happened to us, but we haven't been able to figure out how to stop the bees because we don't know where their nest is.
Clean the feeders.
Oh, we do. Oh, I
Okay.
do with pipe cleaners and everything else.
What type of feeders are you using?
Similar to yours.
These? Okay, these are good. I got shown these feeders by the people at the Coyote Inn up on Verona. And the hummingbirds really love those.
I've got one like that over there too, and like this.
Uh-huh.
Up here.
Those, the saucer style are the best for the
Okay.
bee control
Oh,
because
okay.
the bees can't reach it. But they will be cleaning up the sugar that the birds spill. Usually if the bees are like swarming and hanging on a feeder, it's because there's sugar there. And sometimes if you like wash the feeders in the dishwasher, the heat will crack the plastic and cause seepage, which will bring the bees out.
Maybe
I'll
I
have
should
to
put it
check
in the
that.
dishwasher. 'Cause I couldn't get the blackness. Never had that
They
before,
probably
but
won't
this time.
get it out anyway.
If you have black mold, you need a new feeder.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It just happened this time.
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'll just get rid
Yeah,
of it. then.
the
Yeah.
desert sun does stuff to sugar, no matter how hard you try. My feeders last about a year.
I'm sure this feeder is way past.
I'm sure.
What about glass feeders? Do you like them or don't?
I prefer glass.
Okay, I have those. I'm in Colorado, and I have those in Colorado. I don't have them here.
Isn't yours glass the clear part glass?
Yeah, it is, but I'm talking about like they're different shape. They're like this.
It's getting it.
He's hungry.
Close in person.
Getting it already.
Steve, what sort of area do they live their life in? The average hummingbird, what's the radius of that they live their life in? Is it thousands of miles, tens of miles, hundreds of miles?
It depends on the hummingbird. The migratory hummingbirds, like the rufous, have just left Oaxaca at the extreme south of Mexico, and they're on their way to Alaska.
Okay.
The calliope hummingbirds have left Yucatan, and they are on their way to British Columbia. The Allen's hummingbirds have left Saltillo, and they're on their way to Northern California. a lot of them use Palm Springs as a migration stopover because in the spring when they're coming from the south, they've just crossed the Baja Desert. And after a few days of eating and building back up, they have to deal with the Mojave.
So they always traveling over land, not over water?
They travel over water when they have no choice, but they have to cross things like the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico in one hop.
Okay.
And that's
What are the
That's
others?
rough.
What are the other ones, Steve? This is their home. The Annas, I know. But what are the? There's another one.
the black-chinned hummingbirds. The black-chinned hummingbirds are the hummingbirds that led the Kalia people from the desert to find Palm Springs to live in.
They're part of their story.
The canyons with all the fresh water and microclimates and year-round vegetation and the desert out in front that kept white people away from them until the mid-19th century.
And are they traveling in packs? Do they travel in packs? Or
No, they migrate alone.
individually? Okay.
And the babies are born knowing when to leave and where to go on migration.
Interesting.
There's also one right above your head.
Uh-huh.
Matches your top.
Yeah.
Purple.
And are they found all over the United States, or are there some places they don't hang out?
They're found all over the United States, but east of the Rockies, there are only ruby-throated hummingbirds. Well, they're like big, they're fast, and they are very aggressive. They don't even tolerate each other.
Steve, if we wore red to come here, would we be attracting them more
Like you're wearing.
like you're wearing?
Yeah,
You would be.
yeah. And sometimes when I wear aloha shirts, they go after the flowers.
You didn't take it, Ron? Well done.
And
Hopefully I'll get another opportunity.
How many varieties are here in the desert?
there's 4 right here. But we have Annas, Costas, Black Chins, and Broadtails in the Coachella right now. The Broadtails are getting ready to leave. They go to the Rockies. And a lot of them go all the way up into Canada so they can make use of the long daylight.
We'll come back. They don't look like this. These are not. They're more bulbous. You don't bother them. They won't bother you.
Oh, Manny's got one now.
I don't know. You're doing something right over there.
Location, it's location.
I'd say that the wasps, bees, hornets, whatever we've got here, they know what time too.
And they're just agricultural workers trying to get home.
You gotta remove some of the competition.
It's so fun.
This time of year, I'm also keeping an eye out for babies just leaving the nest.
Oh. We had one last year.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's right on the other side of a glass door, and so we were able to watch Mama feed it. I mean, you could see, when I take a really good picture, you could see the tongue go out and feed it.
I'm feeling something on my ankle. It was his tail.
It's at my friend's house. They were, that's the baby just born. The mama sat for, I think she said, about 4 weeks. And a tall cactus, single, with like a hangover covering for protection at their place. And yeah, fun to watch.
The hummingbirds in the Coachella Valley have begun nesting near and open by human activity because our presence inhibits their predators.
Wow.
Can I tell you that there's a hummingbird nest on the patio at 7 Woods, up in the rafters? Just hanging there. If you want to go back, I'll just look. It's still there.
Trying to fall asleep, so,
Hopefully nobody tore it down. It's an amazing little nest.
a picture of
They
it.
use other things like materials and they use the feathers from other birds we found there.
I love when they go back there.
And lint, like from the dryer they use.
Whatever she's got. Youth and beauty, I suppose. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
I can feel one above me. Is there one above me?
Yeah, yeah. Three or four of them. Two up there. Three up there.
Steve, do they sleep? Like, what do they do at night? Are they running around?
They go into a suspended animation called torpor. Their heartbeat slows, their respiration slows, everything slows down to a very bare minimum. And that's so they don't starve to death overnight.
Oh, okay.
And they spend the afternoon staking out where they're going to spend the night. And they're like mob bosses. They don't stay in the same place every night.
Okay.
And when they nest, they don't reuse a nest and they don't reuse the place they nest.
Oh, wow.
Well, they're not going to show the predators any kind of patterns.
Who are the predators?
This one is a
The beak is so long when you see them close up. It's like a long needle. Magnificent.
there's an acrobat.
Oh, yes.
Something on
Some of the hummingbirds like to hit the swing at full
Yeah.
speed, so
Oh,
it
full
rocks.
speed?
And some of them use their wings to make it swing.
The wings vibrate. they're not flapping. What do you call the motion that they're using?
It's
Their wings?
like a figure eight sculling motion. It's not an up and down flap. It's like in the pool when you're keeping your head above the water. They generate lift on both sides of the stroke.
I've heard them compared to helicopters also, where they can rise.
Yeah, it's a slightly
that's not-
different
I know,
idea,
it's not really-
but the wings are moving so fast that they create a wing.
Yeah.
And it's 80 beats a second.
80 beats a second.
Higher than our hearts at rest.
Their heart is the same. Their heartbeat,
Well,
respirations, and wing beat are all at 80 a second. Each cycle of their wings forces a respiration by expanding and contracting their rib cage. And their blood circulates so fast that it works like a gyro, and that's how they stay stable in the air. Their blood is also very, very iron rich, and that allows them to do magnetic navigation.
There's a Chinese artist there. And do they live in groups or?
No,
but
they
they're all
are very, very solitary. Even when there's over 100 of them here, they are here at the same time, but they aren't here together. They kind of tame their aggression down right before sunset because eating is more important than fighting. But
I agree with that.
they're great at holding grudges, and whoever trespasses in the evening will find out about it in the morning.
Oh, there's the black kitty. There's squirrel.
Yeah, they're squirrels. She doesn't want to miss her chance at the swarm.
I can feel the wings now. Actually feel like a wind. It's thrilling.